monster. It's because I'm a monster that I didn't die, even after everything that stone creature did to me. And it's because I'm a monster that I'm able to stand up to that giant and take another beating if I have to. I will do it. I will protect the people I care about, no matter what. That's why I've made peace with it all. That's why I'm glad to be a monster.
Damn it! I'm not gonna let it happen! What? Kazakiri! She won't come to such a senseless end. I'm gonna do something!
If you're looking for Ellis, I sent him on ahead. And unless I miss my guess, he should be arriving at his target right now. Of course, maybe. He's already taken care of what I sent him to do.
Damn you!
Good, you're angry. You can stay here and fight me then. I let the girl go on her way.
You mean Kazakiri?
You can defeat Ellis, but you won't do so well against me. Simple, because I want to start a war.
So why are you so intent upon stirring up trouble? Science and magic are evenly balanced at the moment, aren't they? Why do this now?
Espers can't use magic without consequences. When they do, it destroys their bodies. Were you aware of that, I wonder?
I am.
Didn't you ever wonder how we first found out about that particular little wrench in the works? 20 years ago, the dual use of power was attempted for the first time. A certain movement arose. Its members were curious about what would happen if science and magic were used together. They tried to give rise to a new crafter, one who could combine sorcery and psychic powers. Can you guess the result? Ellis has been my companion for a long time. He was an Esper who was brought to Academy City by one of the factions who wanted to experiment with science and magic. I'd been in charge of teaching him spells, and thanks to them, he had become a mess. Knights came to bring down the facility where we were working. Ellis tried to buy me time to escape. He was struck by a mace and died. Our two kinds should have remained segregated. Magicians with magicians, scientists with scientists. If we don't maintain our separate domains, the same thing will happen again and again. We'll lose more lives.
Please, you're talking at cross purposes here. If what you want is to save lives, then why the hell are you starting a war? No, that's not what you're really trying to do, is it? You just need to give them a good scare. For your purposes, all you have to do is make it so that a war almost breaks out.
I suppose now you think you have the right to judge me. I won't take it from you. Wipe that look off your face! The ground itself is my ally. And here we are in a tunnel, trapped beneath the earth. This is my territory!
No! She's bringing the whole place down?
Let it all crumble! Let the earth break down!
Damn, what now?
If you know so much, Toma, when performing the ceremony to create a talismanic image to be used as an idol for the English Church of the Cross, what role is played by the direction and the position of the caster?
That's it!
Swallow up the fool! Mix him into the mud!
The circles on the walls and ceiling are designed to bury me alive.
I will crush you until your body is no more than a memory!
Which means the circles on the ground have a different purpose. This circle isn't made to attack. It's there to keep her protected.
What? He stopped it. Damn you. I have work to do. I have to set the stage for a war between the sides. Academy City's guard has grown lax in recent years. Even the English Puritan Church has become presumptuous enough to allow their grimoire index to be held elsewhere. The stage is set just as it was for Ellis. His tragedy was because of a situation like this. If this blindness grows to where it encompasses all of Academy City along with the entire church...
What crap. I get that you're angry. I get that you're grieving. But even so, what has Kazakiri ever done to you? Or Index, for that matter? How do you think you're gonna make anything better by having innocent people pay for what's happened?
You don't understand. Damn it. It would be easier to just kill all the sorcerers and scientists. But it's more complicated than that. If I had a choice, I wouldn't want the two sides fighting each other any more than you do. But from the very beginning, all of this had me so conflicted. I'm torn in so many directions. I don't know which to choose.
Then why complicate it? You've always had one true conviction. Your direction hasn't changed at all. At your core, everything you did was because you regretted the loss of your friend. Did you ever stop to look at my relationship with Index? We're from separate sides, you know. Did you think our friendship was doomed because we didn't preserve our own territories? We could live together forever and nothing like that would happen. Ask yourself, what gives you the right to take my friend away?
Into this one time!
What? I was right. You told me how conflicted you were for a reason.
You'll see, Asper, I'm going to destroy you!
I understand what you're doing now. Somewhere inside, what you desperately want is for somebody to stop you!
This isn't good. He switched from remote to self-control. I can't intercept anymore.
Nothing. Can't reach my dear Ellis now. Ellis.
Kazakiri, Index.
Toma? Hyuga! What's that?
Run! Hurry and get out of here. It's too dangerous. You have to go.
The golem is out of control. He may not be able to manage his regeneration. Come on, let's get out of here, Hyuga!
I need to stay. You get out of here.
What do you mean, stay? What are you planning to do?
I have to stop the monster.
No, you can't! You don't seriously believe you can defeat that thing, do you, Hyuga? If you fight it head-on, there's no way you'll survive!
It's all right. I'm no more human than this stone monster. I'm really sorry for not telling you about it till now.
Hyuga!
To fight a monster, you have to send a monster. I accept that now. I can never go back to that place in time. I'm so glad it happened, but it isn't where I belong. But even so, I won't sacrifice the memory without a fight! I have to! Index is my friend!
Kazakiri!
Toma!
I told you. I told you I was going to prove that it didn't matter if you're human, you're still our friend. And I won't let it end like this!
It's over. The illusion is done. But it was so nice while it lasted.
Whoa, what a mess. What in the world went on here? Ah, let me guess. This is your doing. I suppose I should be getting used to it, but I'm still curious. How much trouble are you in this time? Is something wrong?
Oh, Sissy, I've been so worried. Where have you... Ah! This is quite a mess. Are you responsible?
No, of course not.
Given the state of this place, Judgment or Anti-Skill will be here before long. Let's go before there's any trouble. Did you hear me?
I told you I didn't have anything.
I knew all along. I knew that things would turn out this way. I mean, I'd have to be an idiot not to. How else could I expect other people to respond when they found out what I really am? It isn't what I wanted, you know. Not at all. But what other choice could I have made? She's my friend. The only person who has ever called me their friend before. So I wanted to save her. But I wish I didn't have to lose her now, that's all. I wish she didn't have to be afraid of me. I had to. I couldn't stand to see my friend get hurt. So I showed her that I'm a monster. There was no other way. I just stood up to that giant with all I could. I wanted us to be friends forever. We got along so well. I was so sure we could be. But now that obviously isn't going to happen, huh? I made that sacrifice. I had to save her. Even if she hates me, I couldn't stand by and let her die.
Does it hurt? Are you sad? If that's the case, then you're no monster at all. As far as I know, monsters don't experience any emotions. You're just as human as I am, and you can quote me on that. And one more thing. Some friendships don't go away that easily.
She's here? But how? There's no way. This must just be another illusion. I'm just a thing, a creature. How can she be looking at me like that? That's the kind of way you look at someone you really care about. You don't get that angry unless you're a friend. Unless you know you'll make up.
So maybe you're a little strange. Your body's put together differently than other people's are. And you can do some things that the rest of us can't. So what?
Yoga!
We're all weird in our own way. And it looks to me like you're still Index's friend. Wouldn't you say?
Are you happy with yourself? You are now even closer to the completion of a key to controlling the Imaginary Number School District's 5-element agency. Honestly, sometimes I wonder just what exactly you're up to. You figured out that the Imaginary Number School District was actually an AIM diffusion field. Who would dream that up? Then you take it a step further and plant a sense of self into the key to help it materialize? Are you crazy or a genius? I'd really like to know what you're thinking, Alistair. Hold on. The Imaginary Number School District is an accumulation of power that exists in a different realm than humanity. The life that is formed as the result of that power, such a life, can only be called one thing: an angel. And if there is a whole city like the Imaginary Number School District populated by beings like Kazakuri, beings who can only be referred to as angels, that means... So that's what you're doing, you old schemer. You're creating an artificial heaven, aren't you?
You'll find that I have no comment on such topics as heaven and angels.
Oh, that's rich. There's no one who knows more about it than you do. So don't even try, Crowley the Sorcerer. This incident's been designed to gradually derail the stability of the world. You lured a member of the English Puritan Church here and then saw to it that she was gotten rid of. I don't pretend to know your ultimate plan. However, if you're going to keep using Imagine Breaker, be prepared. He doesn't like people who go against his convictions, and that right hand could devour your world with its power.
Regrettably, the world that I believed in fell apart a very long time ago.
That's right, take a good look. I didn't even have to be hospitalized this time. Man, am I awesome or what? I think this shows that I've made some progress. Don't you agree?
Enough gloating! thing! You really have no grasp on reality! Do you have any idea how much trouble you cause for other people when you get yourself into these scrapes, Kamajo? Bothering Anti-Skill with your antics is a new low, even for you.
I believe I told you to be careful around Hyoka Kazakiri. How explicit do I have to be? You seem to perpetually get into trouble whenever you're around girls. Perhaps you should consider a psychological evaluation at some point.
Doctor? I feel like my life is being threatened at the moment. Perhaps I could check myself in? You know, with orders for peace and quiet and no visitors.
Index, your skirt is kind of...
Huh?
Aren't you going to fix it?
Does it really look that weird?
Yes, it is sort of weird. It's very weird, in fact. It was strange when I first saw it, but now I think it's even more strange.
You're saying I look strange? That was strange! Hyoka!
Yeah. The best way I can explain is that my body is like a big mass of psychic energy. Nothing I do will change the fact that I'm an unstable being. That's just the way I was created.
Is that why you couldn't touch Toma's right hand?
Mm-hmm. I couldn't come in contact with it at all. After even a second-long touch, I would have vanished without a trace. Oh, there's something else. I did notice something about his power. I don't think I know how to put it into words exactly. But I know there's something more to it than just Esper ability. All right, then.
Hyoka!
Sorry, Index. I have to go now.
Don't go!
Come on, there's nothing to worry about. Don't forget that my body is composed of the combined powers of many different people. I may disappear for a while, but it's not like I'm dying. It just means that you won't be able to see me. But even though you might not know it, I'll always be by your side, no matter what happens.
Hyoka! Promise me, we'll have fun together again.
Of course.
The thing is, I'm really busy during the second term, you know? But what am I supposed to do? I'm dying of boredom here! Toma's all busy and not paying attention to me, jerk!
So you see, this is what people mean when they say someone is magic. Pretty sexy, don't you think? Right, Hime? You can be sexy like that, can't you?
I see. Like this?
All right, kids! Let's get class started without further delay! Where's Tsuji Makoto this morning?
Yeah, that's right. Don't worry about it. I'm on it.
So my job is to look after these two?
Please, I would appreciate that.
Oh, how careless of me! My ribbon's drifting into the shower right where Sissy is!
There is a situation which requires the assistance of the Grimoire Index. Have her manager come as well, please.
Manager. Sure. I'll see that it's done. Kanzaki and I should be able to leave soon.
About that, we've been unable to reach Kanzaki.
What do you mean, Archbishop? Is she out of touch?
Given the way I'm attired, you needn't address me as such. We can forego the title. My name is Laura Stewart. For now, I think that will suffice.
Hello? You still alive there?
Just barely. You forgot that the refrigerator was a desolate wasteland, didn't you, Toma? And you were going to eat that sandwich all by yourself, eh?
No, this isn't what it looks like at all.
Oh, because it looks like you have food and I don't! I'm hungry, do you hear me? I'm hungry! I'm hungry!
Stupid lie!